One, two, three. One, two, three. Let's go.
Hey y'all, I'm Amy, aka the Feisty Seer, and this is one of your daily collective readings, okay? Like and subscribe if you get anything out of this. Thank you to those of you who like, subscribe, and comment. I love that shit. And if you want a personal reading or you want to contribute to the channel, just go to my description box and you can find the Amazon wishlist link and the email down there. Just email me and I'll get back to you ASAP with the details, okay? So thank you so much, God, archangels, ancestors, ascended masters, all beings of light that guide us. Please give the Piscean Seer Collective the best and most accurate information for them at this time. All right. So I'm just getting the overall energy from this. If I was you, if you're looking at this, you need to watch all the videos from today, okay? Because they're all very enlightening. Make sure you're not being distracted by the shiny things right now. That's what we got at the bottom of the deck. And nourish the sacred feminine. Okay, I'm gonna read it out the book. Yeah, I was just sitting here like I didn't pray, ask nobody nothing yet. And Spirit was like, oh, look over there. And this book made eye contact with me, and I was like, all right then, gratitude. So here we are. Nourish the sacred feminine, okay? Essential meanings: yin, inner knowing, and the unconscious mind. Listening to intuition, showing unconditional love, fertility and prophetic dreams, circadian cycles and phases of the moon, wisdom, traditions, co-creation, nurturing, teaching, healing, using your emotions as a guide, and facilitating new relationships. This is how you know you have integrated your feminine energy within you, whether you are a man or a woman. That's how you know, because you start experiencing these things. You start following your intuition. You just know things without really knowing them, and then it gets confirmed by Spirit or by the actual people that you just know things about, okay? You all of a sudden are teaching people things. You're very wise with your you know, advice, and you're very open all of a sudden, you know, and you start having, you know, getting rid of old relationships and having new relationships, because now you're using your intuition and you're scanning these bitches' energies, and you're really getting to know like what is going on out here. So self-care, illusions, fear, or anxiety about the unknown, potentially missing something that you can't see, a time to let go of negative self-talk and tap into your innate inner knowing. Work to be done with the shadow self. Okay, so you need to do some shadow work now that you've tapped into your feminine energy. It's very important for you to start going back over the years and start healing from all of this bullshit that you've been through. Start learning the lessons. They were not bullshit, they were lessons, okay? Sorry, Spirit. They were not lessons. I mean, they were not bullshit, they were lessons. Learn from the lessons that you have been through. Anything that seems like it was some bullshit, it was a lesson. There was a lesson there for you to learn. And the more you learn these lessons, the stronger your intuition will be, the stronger your inner knowing. You will fully tune into your psychic abilities, okay? Now is the time of deep introspection as you wait for an idea to grow and develop. So you could be in the void where you don't really know where you're going, where you're headed. You just know you've been called by God and you're here at this place, and you know you're very into your spirituality. You want to really know about everything and everyone. You're very curious. You're very ready to learn, and you like looking at people like, that was interesting. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Who is it? Who is it? Who is it? Why is this nigga at my door? I just blocked him. I tell y'all, these people, I don't know. Let me say, these NPCs out here is playing games. Like, trying to come around here playing up in my energy, boy. You better go somewhere. Cause he got blocked, so he gonna pop up at my door. What? Don't ever show up at my house, nigga, without calling me. I called. I know you blocked. Don't come over after you realize you blocked. Anyway, what was I saying? Now is the time of deep introspection, which certain people do not know that is very important. Like, as you wait for an idea to grow and develop, you've planted the seed, and sometimes divine timing requires a period of rest and things. As things culminate and ripen, the moon asks you to be open to receive, to reflect, to pause, and collapse into waiting. She's the waning crescent that casts a moonlit glow over the landscape of your life. She has trickled light onto your path, but only very dimly, because she hopes that you will listen for the subtle signs and the wise whispers that are all around. God damn it. Guess I was who was calling. It's time. Call from somebody else's phone. That's why I didn't answer it, because I don't answer numbers I don't know. Damn. Let me just. The devil trying to fuck with my reading right now. I refuse. I rebuke you. Okay? Archangel Michael, please. Please get this energy in order for me. Okay? Now, like I was saying, because she hopes that you will listen for the subtle signs and the wise whispers that are all around you, it's time to look directly into the shadows at any lingering wounds that may continue to affect your current understanding. Remember that in the dark, it's easy to blow fear and illusion out of proportion. Don't strain to see that which you cannot see right now. Instead, focus on your inner knowing and on what you can see. Allow your intuitive nudges and any persistent feelings to help you translate her gentle illuminations. You must trust yourself. What does sacred feminine mean to you? Do you have any other ways of naming this energy? And how do you nourish this receptive, intuitive state? Do you tend to favor strategy or intuition? And how do you decide? Yeah, but you have to do a combination of both. You know, it's a balance. You have to have a balance between intuition and strategy. And also, Spirit's very good at coming in and giving you that guidance that you need when you need it, okay? Yes, but you're being a little resistant to Spirit, and I get it, because it's like totally different from everything. Look, break the chain, ancestral patterns, healing and rewriting the future. That's what it is. You're resistant because of the chains that you've had to break. You don't realize you've broken a lot of them already, okay? And there's only like you came here with missions. Like, you know how, man, this video game analogy is perfect, bruh. You know how, because of, you know, the NPCs, and then when you go into a game level, you have like objectives. You know, there's a list of things that you're supposed to be doing, you know, of missions you are to complete. And then, you know, you're happy at the end. You're like, woo, yeah, now we can celebrate because you've done it. Now you are ready to experience miracles once you have gone through all of the levels that you're supposed to go through, and you start attracting only good juju. But it's all, you know, in the right time. It's all when you're following. See this pearl, it represents wisdom. When you're listening to your wisdom and, you know, you're following the path that God is laying for you, that's when you start attracting the miracles and the good juju and all of that. Like, but it all happens in divine time. Like right now, you're seeding the light. Okay, you're laying the foundations of you have already laid the foundations within you for your divine plan, and now your inside is going to start reflecting your outside. Okay. Your inside is going to start reflecting what is going on. I mean, your outside is going to start reflecting what's going on inside of you. Look, creating heaven on earth. I cannot make this up. Lumeria, creating heaven on earth. It's happening. So you are already creating this heaven on earth that you have seen in your head, that Spirit has shown you can have. Because really, those you know, pictures that you see in your head, they're important to you. But it was important for you to strip down naked. You know, you have to strip down all of the heavy energy and things that are on you that you have carried on with you through this lifetime, okay? You're going through transformations though right now. On a crazy level, we all are going through crazy transformations, especially the old souls. Whew, things are changing at a cellular level. You're experiencing very deep healing at this time. That's another person, okay? Don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? Like, let your light shine. Because once you start letting your light shine, you know, people can't really argue with you. Like, they just see the swag on you. It's not something that you put it on for them. You're not wearing no mask. You being who you are. And they're even going to try to start competing with you. Like, they're going to try to be a better you. Like, no, bitch, you could never. Yes. Cut the cords. Etheric cords. Cut the cords with them and build cords. You know, attach cords to spirit, to your angels, to your ancestors, to your guides. So you can be receiving good energy all the time. You know, and you're not funneling out no whole bunch of energy to these people who are negative that are just sucking on you. Or they're attempting to suck on you. They might come around acting like they want to suck on you. Just to suck on you, okay? Trust that niggle. What is that niggle? What is your gut telling you? Is your gut telling you that this person has good intentions, or is it telling you that these people have bad intentions? Like, it's all up to you. You have to trust and nourish the sacred feminine within you, okay? To make sure that you're staying aligned, to make sure that you're trusting your path, and to make sure that you understand that any crumbling that occurs is for your highest good. Anything that happens is for the highest good of you, okay? Wait a minute. Look, intuition was flipped in there. Trust your intuition at all times. That's what the sacred feminine in you is all about. It's all about guiding you to birthing this new age and that you're supposed to be birthing, gratitude spirit. Birthing new creations and dreaming a new world into being is what you're here for, and it's very important for you to call back and protect your energy all the time, because you never we're not really aware of how much energy we're putting out, how much, you know, how much of our shit the world is receiving when we're in a negative place, like when we're operating from our shadow. Like, these storms are meant to make you stronger. That's what they're meant for. They're meant to help you share your voice and to really start to stand up for yourself. See how the water is all blue? Because once you go through all of these storms and things, you know, you start standing up for yourself like, no. Like, what? Like, you get standards and shit, and people don't understand that. But don't trip about that. Just say yes. Like, just say yes to evolving, to growing all the time. Like, don't let nobody weigh you down. I'm telling you, because we going all the way up. We finna call in our soul tribes, because you don't have to do it alone, okay? You're calling in your soul family because God has blessed you with one. But you have to awaken that sacred feminine within you before you get to that point. So if you still, but then once you awaken the sacred feminine, then you got to start, you know, building up your intuition and figuring out, you know, the puzzle here, because it's kind of like a cute little puzzle. You might like to do puzzles because you were made to figure it out. Where are you being called to journey to? It's all a calling that God has sent out for you to really find your joy, to find your bliss with your soul family, birth these new creations. It's like the Renaissance all over again. It's the golden age, right? Look, the age of light. The age of light. You've been training for this shit for lifetimes. You already know what you're doing here. You have this beauty about you, and you have this devotion to spirit that is unmatched. You know, especially in your group of people, is unmatched, because you know, you're a high priest or high priestess. You are mystics. You are teachers. You are tuned into your inner portals. You are, like I said, operating from a place of true devotion. Devotion came out twice. You're already doing it, so stop overthinking it and keep facing your true north. Like, you don't have anything to worry about, I promise you. And you don't have to be afraid to speak up, you know, for what you feel is right and what you feel you deserve, because you are creating your own reality. You get to shape it the way that you want it. And there's nothing for you to be ashamed of, okay? You make your moves the way you need to make them. And some people just ain't meant to go with you, okay? They're just not meant to go. Like, I keep bringing up other people now because he came to the door, and I just can't help but to feel that synchronistic. Like, if you keep running into people who do not love themselves, they're not dancing with life, they're not willing to take leaps of faith, they're not even answering the call that God's trying to give them, and they never take a break from their atomic habits, and you know they'll betray your ass in a second. Those are the people you need to get rid of. Your sacred feminine within you is screaming to cut the cords of the people who do not belong so that you can ascend. This is a very, very, very powerful, energetic time right now. And you need to get with the program and go with the flow, okay? That's my advice. Get with the program and go with the flow, because it's going to lead to a wonderful win, to an amazing, amazing, amazing win. I'm going to get one more from the top of this deck. Okay, 2. So we got Archangel Raziel. It says, seek and you will find. Be a wise one. So the more that you try to connect with this energy, the more you will find it, okay? Align with the highest and go with the flow. Didn't I just say that? Archangel Jules, the Archangel of the Oceans, okay? So with that, I'm done. I hope you got what you needed out of that. Thank you to those of you who stuck around this long, and I hope you have a wonderful day.